Howdy, folks, and welcome. I'm the Creepy Kentuckian. You're muted, Uncle Bill.
I didn't have my microphone turned on. That's a rookie mistake. Now, fuck all of you.
I did turn because I had a setting fucked up on it. I think it was the echo cancellation. I've got it turned back on.
Okay.
So hopefully it sounds better. But yeah, something happened where all the settings on my computer were fucked up, and yeah. But anyway, nobody cares about that shit. Nobody cares. As long as it sounds good, we're all good, because this is the long-awaited return of
Tears for Fears. Tears for Fears. Tears for Fears. Tears for Fears.
and it's going to be a real barn burner tonight. Ain't that right, Uncle Bill?
It's going to be a massive fuck fest of fun because we've got all your favorite 90s films. Well, not all of them, but at least half of them. We're going to do a whole other series of this shit.
We probably will, because I know a lot of people are going to be complaining. So let us know in the comments the movies that we left out, and we will do a part 2. Because even though the 90s sucked when it comes to horror movies overall, there were quite a few of them. But we're going to talk about a lot today. I think we have close to, what is it? Close to 90?
There's like 80 on this list, yeah.
Yeah. So it's going to be a hell of a list. And these are always fun. So welcome everybody.
This is our era, really. Like, I mean, the 80s, we grew up in the 80s, but the 90s were like fucking, that's probably like our era for these, for horror films. So, yeah, like, I think this will be a fun list.
Garrett, come on. Yes, it did. It wasn't very great. 1990 through, I would say, 94, 95 was like tumbleweeds, right? I mean, there may have been some good stuff that came out like on video or something like that, but mainstream horror was pretty dead, in my opinion, just off the top of my head thinking, right? There weren't very many big hits. Like,
Well, some people, I don't know, some people like that time period. I don't mind it, but like, it's like 1995 era WWF. They were struggling for some sort of identity, what they wanted to do. Like in the 90s for a long time, there was just like nothing. They didn't have any idea where to go from the slashers.
I've heard a lot of people say they hated the 80s slasher boom just because of what it did to the 90s. I don't know if I agree with that, but you know, the 80s were excess, right? That was the thing. A lot of people were doing the cocaine. There was like, you couldn't get enough of Friday the 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street, whatever else. And yeah, it kind of, I do think it probably watered everything down, and people got burnt out on it really quickly. But this is it's going to be an interesting show because, you know, with all the Scream hype, and I guess we can touch on this too, the Ice Nine Kills thing.
Yeah,
Uncle Bill, I want to congratulate those guys because they have the #1 hard rock song on the Billboard charts. We both hated it, but we're just out of touch. We're like fucking
Hall & Oates.
Hall & Oates.
You're out of touch. I'm out of time. Out of my head. I'd rather listen to that on a fucking loop for 24 hours than listen to that damn Ice Nine Kill shit. I'm not even joking.
Yeah, I mean, the music is not for me. I haven't listened to any of their other songs, so maybe their other songs are banging. They're real bangers, you know. But Sean Clark sent me this. What's interesting, and we're going to talk more about this. We'll probably do a separate video on this too, on just their fans, because that's a whole different kind of special. We thought Danielle Harris fans were fucking idiots. No. No. It's a whole different kind of, yeah.
Listen, you know, that music is clearly for people that fucking loved, you know, scene music back in the day. And like, I know there's an audience for that kind of thing, but dear Lord, man, like, don't get me wrong. Like, I actually have a lot of respect for the guy for responding to us and making fun of us and shit like that. I really do. But I mean, honestly, that's not any kind of music that I would want to listen to. And I really can't fathom who the fuck would.
Well, I mean, we'll see, because we're going to be on the lookout for maybe this weekend, maybe early next week. People liked us reading hate comments from Danielle Harris fans. Well, hate comments from Ice 9 Kills fans is coming. And man, there's some doozies. There's some good ones. Right? There's one from an old buddy of ours.
Yeah.
We'll have fun talking about that. But the funny thing is, though, Sean did, and I just assumed that Sean showed Spencer from Ice 9 Kills the clip.
I'm sure, yeah.
No.
No?
He found it himself and just mentioned to Sean.
What was he Googling his fucking name or something?
No, that's what Sean
Googling his
said,
man.
like that he had found the clip and he was like, you need to hear these fucking redneck guys. They totally shit all over our song. and Sean was like, yeah, I think I know exactly who you're talking about.
He knew who it was before he finished that sentence, I guarantee you. Look, man, like, I don't know what anybody wants to say. Like, number one, he is right. That's not our era of music, for sure. Like, I don't listen to really like a lot of new music anyway. But number two, that music sucks. I really like.
You listen to that song. That song. I mean, I haven't listened to any of their other stuff, to be fair. No, but that's just not. I can tell that's just not my thing.
Here's the thing. That band already existed. It was called Evanescence. I don't know what, like, there's no way that they made that and didn't think, holy shit, this sounds exactly like Evanescence. Because, like, immediately when I heard it, I was like, that's almost identical.
With a double kick drum.
Yeah. But whatever.
Woke Creepy Kentuckian says that music slaps, yo.
I think I respect that guy more than I respect the music.
That was
the point I'm getting to.
That's the thing that was so funny is, okay, like, yeah, he was kind of making fun of us, making fun of himself as well. I was the one that posted the video. Sean sent me the video and was like, hey, it's cool to post this if you want to. Because, like, again, much like, the Ice 9 Kills guy, do we take ourselves that seriously? No. Like, if anybody has any sort of, like, dig at us or whatever publicly, like, we kind of embrace it, right? We don't run from it. Unless it's some little cocksucker that's just trying to get us to mention his name, which that's happened a few times. But I have no problem with that shit, man. People think we're mad at that. No, I thought
it was really weird
great.
too, because I guess we'll get into this more on another show. But it was really weird to me that I posted, something on the Facebook page where he had posted that. Sean Clark had posted it, and like a lot of people thought I was fucking serious, and they were like getting all over me about something that I posted, to the point where it was like,
you got your feelings hurt.
People were like, you're nobody, you fucking suck, and all this stuff. It's like, dude, like, nobody seems to understand anymore that, I guess this is this our generation kind of thing. You just fucking break people's balls. You bust people's balls, like, and you.
That's what Friends did, right?
Yeah, and I think that guy gets that. I think he does. And I thought that's what we were doing, but like, his fans,
you got to be careful.
His fans don't get it. Like, they're
different.
They're probably about fucking 17 though, so I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, man, like, that's the one thing that I notice. The youngsters today, there's Chinese Uncle Bill. He's back.
Oh God, no.
We can't post that.
Thank
you for the super chat.
Thanks, Chinese Uncle Bill.
Like they have no sense of humor now, though, right? I mean, the young demographic, what is it, like 18 to 34 or whatever?
Yeah.
And that's like not our demographic because they have no, like we poke fun at everything. We make fun of ourselves. We make fun of our friends. We make fun of, that's just what we do. And some people, it just doesn't, people don't like that, man. They think that you're insulting people and you're being mean for no reason. Baklava.
It's just a bygone era, man, where that's how you kind of just, related to somebody. Now, I don't even know what the hell do kids do now. Do they just like, what do they do? Talk about their peanut allergies and fucking compare,
I
trust
think
funds? What happens now?
the big difference is the internet came along, social media came along. Kids really don't spend the night at each other's house like their buddies' houses and stuff like they did back in the day. They don't stay up and play video. They may play video games, but they play them alone and they play them online with their headphones and stuff. They have no like face-to-face human interaction, I guess is what I'm saying, or not very much.
Yeah. The internet
as we do this on a live stream here on the internet, but
the internet is the meanest place ever. That is true, Jackson.
But yeah, it's all in good fun. But look out for that video, boss. Some of those fuckers on there. It's going to be a lot of fun making fun of them. But we got some big shows coming up, Uncle Bill. A week from Saturday the 14th. Adam Marcus, Michael Slipcase Felcher, all the way live. If you've seen any of Adam Marcus, he does lots of interviews. He likes to talk. Felcher likes to talk. So who knows how long this thing will last. There's a lot to talk about. Jason Goes to Hell. You got the documentary coming out. It's already out for backers. And we're going to talk Texas Chainsaw 3D. I'm actually curious about that. I've got a few questions about that because me and Uncle Bill are kind of like fans of that one. Like, I mean, well, I don't know if say we're fans, but I think that of all of the more recent Texas Chainsaw movies, easily the best one was Chainsaw 3D.
I think so too, but like people would just shit all over you for saying that.
I know. I'll shit all over them
with violence. Yeah. So I guess since we've got 80 goddamn movies to go through, we should probably get started with it.
It might take a while, but
God.
We'll see what we can do, right? 90s. And again, this isn't the complete list. This is like part one because I know that there's more. So if you have suggestions for part two that we don't have on here, if you watch the whole show, post it in the comments and we will add it to part two.
So, yeah, I can't wait to talk about this in more detail, but we'll save it for another video.
Oh, yes.
All right, here we go.
We got lots to discuss, baby.
We have...
Ooh.
Go ahead and make that massive.
The Tear Maker.
Totally Killer. Here's the ranking. Totally Killer, good, meh, the shits, and the drizzling shits. And these are not all the 90s films, by the way, not by any stretch of the imagination, but these are a lot
a ton of them.
Films. Yeah.
Like you said, about 80 some odd 90s films. So this may take a little while, but we'll go through some of these quickly. What do you think?
Some of these names, these fucking bands, Motionless in White.
Motionless in White. That's what about my favorite one back in the day? Dashboard Confessional.
Yep.
What the hell?
What is Motionless in White? I don't know. It's probably stupid. But all this music just goes back to like like a. You remember My Chemical Romance? It all goes back to that shit. Panic at the Disco, My Chemical Romance.
I never listened to any of that.
Well, I mean, you did yourself a favor, but
Somebody was posting. Andrew, I think was his name. We've been buddies for a long time on the interwebs or whatever. And we was like, and this is true. I don't know if you meant it as a dig that we don't like any new music. We just like music from like the 80s and like classic rock and roll and metal and stuff. And I was like, yep, that's pretty much when it comes to that sort of music. Yeah, I don't like any. Whenever they started doing the, I just don't. I never get anything out of that.
Well, I think the biggest part of it, we're just going to keep talking about this, not fucking ignore all this stuff. I think the biggest part of it for me is like, I used to enjoy like heavy music and punk music when the people that were doing it looked like they actually were doing it. You know what I mean? Like that they just woke up out of the bed and like didn't brush their teeth or their hair and like went out and played music. That's all they did. And they look like giant scumbags. Now these fuckers today in these bands look like on their spare time they go to a mall and like hang out in front of Abercrombie and Fitch or something. Then they go play in a band for like 2 hours.
Yeah. Anyway, we'll talk more about that at a later date. But we have a lot of movies to go through. Let's get started, Uncle Bill. Come on, there's a lot.
I do prefer my
God,
hardcore punk bands on meth. We're not doing that. Woke Creepy Kentuckian. We're not. No, I'm sorry.
Thank you, Woke Creepy Kentuckian, but we're not posting stuff that gets thrown off of YouTube.
Okay, number one on the 90s tier list is Bride of Reanimator, which is getting ready to come out again from Ignition Films. Ignition Films would be killer. I think it's Ignite Films.
Same thing.
Yeah.
I like this movie.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think I would even say that it's really good. I think Bride of Reanimator is a meh movie, my opinion.
I do too. That's exactly where I would have put it. Like it's an okay sequel, but it lacks a lot of the charm of the first one. And it does not got a lot going on really.
Yeah, so that was an easy choice. Meh. We're going to make some people mad with some of this shit. All right, where would you put Troll 2, man? It's from 1990.
That's impossible though, because that's not really a good movie. But it just transcends being a bad movie though.
I think that it's the best, or it's one of the very best bad movies, one of the best like bad entertaining movies. And it's infinitely rewatchable. Man, it's technically not a good movie, but I think it's totally killer.
Yeah, I kind of have to agree. I mean, it's got more quotable lines in it than anything that comes out today by far.
Needlebog. It's goblin spelled backwards.
Speaking of which, pick any movie you've seen, like any horror film you've seen the last year, and give me a quote that stood out. Any of you shit birds out there.
Okay, don't put me on the spot.
I'll wait.
Garrett must not even be. Garrett is not even listening to this shit, right?
No.
What the fuck? He's posting in the chat. It's like not listening at all. Damn you, Garrett. What the fuck?
Garrett, you motherfucker. All right. Up next is Leatherface, Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3. Man, we've tried so many times to put this movie, like to like this movie and put it over.
Can't do it.
I can't. I cannot.
I wouldn't put it at the very bottom, but to me, it's the shits. At least.
Is there anything okay? Is there anything redeeming about it though? Is there anything about Texas Chainsaw 3?
The trailer, the teaser trailer.
The trailer. Okay. In the actual movie, that little girl being like, yuckity yuck, Go talk back. Remember that shit?
No. I think that Leatherface looked like shit in that movie.
Oh,
The lead wasn't even that good. What was her name? Kate Hodge.
she was
She
awful.
looked.
You're
She
right.
was totally phoning that.
Ken
phoning
Forey's
it
in it. He don't do a damn thing. They completely waste his character in that movie.
It's like, yeah. I love Jeff Burr. God bless him. Great guy. Very nice guy. R.I.P. But yeah, I'm not a fan. I think that I was a bigger fan of this movie when I was a kid, and like I really just halfway paid attention to it when it was on. Like that's why I thought it was better than what it was.
Yeah, I think so too. I think it's the look of the ad stuff more than the movie itself. All right, I'll put it in the shits because I kind of agree with that.
No offense to R.A. Milloff. I mean, I'm just saying the look of Leatherface was the shits.
Yep.
I mean,
Okay.
poor guy had no control over the look of it.
Pumpkinhead 2, Ashes to Ashes,
Blood Wing.
or Blood Wings, or whatever
Ashes
it's
to
called.
Ashes was 3, right? There was one called Ashes to Ashes.
I don't know. I don't keep up with that. I should. I guess. This is another Jeff Burr one, isn't it? Didn't he direct this?
He may have. Wasn't Punky Brewster in this movie? I think she was.
I think so.
It's a pretty forgettable movie. Like, I would say the original Pumpkinhead is a damn classic, and it's still underrated. I would like to see a better release of this one come out. I don't think I may have it on DVD, but I'm like, I mean, it's okay. What do you think?
Well, judging on the fact that I've seen it at least twice and I don't remember a damn thing about it, I would probably put it in the shits.
I'm fine with that.
All right. Army of Darkness. With the news about Bruce Campbell, this is like even more kind of present right now.
Yeah, I mean, I wish him the best. He didn't really go into details about like how
No.
serious it is. I hope it's not like that serious. I mean, cancer's always serious, but I hope it's something they can treat. But anyway, Army of Darkness, I love it. I know some people don't like the comedic aspect to it, but to me, when it comes to 90s horror movies, I would have to put it in top tier.
I think it just took people off guard because it's so much more into the comedy than the other two. And so kind of like a bigger scale movie than the other two. The other two take place in one spot. And this is like a big kind of adventure style, Dungeons and Dragons fucking movie.
We did get to see this one in a theater too.
Mhm.
I can't remember what the circumstances were, but they were doing like a midnight movie somewhere and we saw it. And dude, like the Sam Raimi, I could tell like he's got a very, like, I don't know, goofy sense of humor. And the scene that I always crack up at in this, and I could
Yep.
not love this movie just because of that damn scene, is when the Army of Darkness are retreating or whatever towards the end of the movie, and there's like a flamboyant zombie or dead eye or
skeleton. It's a little
skeleton. It's like, let's get the hell out of here.
That's
was like,
exactly how he says it.
Holy shit.
I think it's great. Production value is not great. The movie is great though. I'd put it in top tier. Totally killer.
For sure.
Cat in the Brain. Oh god. This movie, man, I have such a history with this movie. It's one of the first movies that we saw that had like ads and stuff for it back in the day. And the ads made it look so amazing. And just the gore and everything in was so, and then you watch the movie and you're like,
it was, I'll never forget this because it was on the Beyond DVD. It's a hidden special feature, right?
Yeah.
You remember one of those DVDs used to do the pointer and move the pointer around, and there would be little secret buttons that you could click, right?
Yeah.
And the trailer for Cat in the Brain was there. And I remember my dad was, when we were fooling around and finding the Easter egg, and we played it, and they were watching the trailer, and he was like, "You get that trash out of my house, it's filth."
Yeah, it is kind of filth. Yeah. So here's the thing. Here's the good news about this movie, though. Grindhouse put it out, so it's got a great release. It's a mediocre movie, though, in my opinion.
It probably is like one of the last halfway. I mean, it's not a good movie, but one of the better later Fulci movies. This one was like 1990.
Yeah.
It's crazy low budget though, and it's almost like a greatest hits movie. Like a lot of the best scenes from his movies, they tried to recreate, I think, in Cat in the Brain.
Yeah, and it's like one of the only movies that really stars him, and he's really the lead in the movie, and it's about violence in film and the media and stuff like that, and it's just an excuse to do one gore scene after another. Which, I mean, depending on how you look at it, is either great or awful. So,
what do you put it in the shits?
No, meh. To me, it's like the quintessential meh movie, really, because it's got enough gore and shit in it to like.
That's true. Yeah, I mean,
it doesn't have any story where that's really makes any. Buddy, what the fuck is this doing on here? Hardware.
This is what you want. This is what you get.
What an awful movie. I hate that guy.
Richard Stanley, boss. We got another one to use on this too.
I know, and like both of them I hate. I find them to be the worst.
All style, no substance is his movie.
Yes, the worst type of like pretentious movies, and people like love it. And they eat those movies up, but like I just don't think he had any talent whatsoever, really.
I mean, visually it's killer. Like I'm sure whenever they do, I don't know if Severin's going to do it or somebody will do it over here, a 4K of hardware, it'll be a reference quality 4K because like the visuals are great in it, but the movie makes no sense at all. So, I mean, again, I would probably put that one in the shits and give it a little bit of credit just because the visuals and just the craziness. And it feels, it's a movie that when you watch parts of it, you want to like it, but it's just, there's not enough meat on the bone.
I feel like it's a type of movie too that like one of your hoity-toity friends that likes horror films and things like that will be like, well, if you don't like it, you just don't get it. It's that type of movie.
Yeah.
I just didn't get it. So I'm going to put it in the shits.
Okay. Go for
it. Candyman.
Candyman. I like Candyman.
Mm-hmm.
I think Tony Todd does a fantastic job, especially in the first movie. Very charismatic, and he has the character. But I've never loved it though, like a lot of people.
There's two things about this movie that I really love: the score, which I think is like one of the most underrated scores, and Tony Todd. The rest of it, especially the lead chick, what's her name? The
Virginia
blonde,
Madsen.
Virginia Madsen.
Yeah. Your mic cut out.
Oh, I was just saying she's not a very good actress, and she's definitely not very good in this movie. But so it's like the supporting cast around this movie, he feels very generic. But he's great. The music's great. It's got a great
Jackson Jack says if we don't put this in top tier, they'll call us racist.
Shit. I think they do that anyway, no matter what we do.
Ain't no win in there.
If it were me, I know people will shit their pants, but like I would have put it in good because I don't think
that's what I was thinking. I think good is a good spot.
As a whole movie, I don't think it's very good. As like certain parts of it, an iconic character, it is. Yeah.
Yeah. And like the movie too has like parts of it are very generic, I think too. Almost like a direct to video movie.
Yeah, it's
Tony Todd's great in it
looking
though.
movie.
Yeah.
In a lot of ways. The next one is Cemetery Man, aka Delamore. I hated this movie when I first watched it. I love this movie the last time that I watched it. I don't know how that balances out in this.
I would put Cemetery Man, to be completely fair. It's got great visuals as well. It's weird. There's some bizarre shit in it.
There is.
I don't know. I'm teetering between good and meh. What do you think?
I would never put it in meh now. I mean, the last time I saw it, I was like, this movie is just so different from anything else that I've ever seen, but also anything else from that time period, especially.
Do you think though that the transfer, like it was such a beautifully mastered movie and it looked so great? Like I think that helped it a lot too. I think that did a lot for it.
I think the cinematography and the set design of that movie is probably about 90% of why it's so killer. And then Anna Fauci's titties are the other 10%.
Oh,
Lord God, what the hell? Pull them fucking lung warts out on me.
come on. All right. Good then.
Okay.
We'll do good.
Since we're having this guy on the show, we should probably like really be nice about this. Jason Goes to Hell is next.
Jason Goes to Hell is not totally killer though. I'm not going to lie. I don't think it's top tier. What do you think?
I think it is just because we're having Adam Marcus on the show. I'm easily persuaded.
Okay. Yeah, I would say good, not top tier.
To be honest with you, I'm not even sure if it's good. But like, I mean, I like it, but objectively as a movie, man, I don't know. Like it's fucking all over the place and crazy as hell.
A lot of people are saying drizzling shits.
Yeah, a lot of people hate it.
Garrett says it's a man. I thought he liked Jason Goes to Hell. The thing about Jason Goes to Hell, though, and we're talking about 90s horror movies, right?
Yeah.
That looks like a 90s horror movie if I've ever seen one.
It definitely does. Yeah.
I love the opening scene. They blow Jason up, right? And the closing scene, aside from maybe the first movie, has probably one of the more memorable closings of any of the Friday the 13th movies.
But it's everything in between that. The problem. It's like, heart-eating bunch of kind of, lame actors that stand in for Jason. Crazy ass things. I mean, I'd put it in meh. I really would. Because if you look at what's in good, I don't think it's on that level.
Well, help us out in the chat. We're not agreeing on this one. I say good. Uncle Bill says meh. Throw them up, boys, right now. We'll start counting them right now. Light it up. Oh,
gosh.
Light it up. Yeah, here we go on Let me tell you something, though. While we're waiting, I'll let you count these up.
All right.
It's man good, boys. Man good. That's the choices.
It looks like a lot of people are saying drizzly shits, though.
Man, Tiffany Stratton broke the fucking internet with these photos. Holy shit. Like, I was like, I don't know why she just doesn't quit wrestling and start an OnlyFans. She would make way more money.
She would. She'd be like a millionaire in a month.
If anybody wants to know what I'm talking about here, I've got it on my phone still. Boys. Look at that. God almighty. Woo. Go look that up on Instagram. So what do we got?
We got meahs and goods. I think, okay, if I count them from Matt Arnett down, meh, drizzling shits, meh, good, meh, good, good, meh, drizzling shits, good. I think it's going to be meh, if that all averages.
Side hustle cinema, baby. What's going on? Okay, there's a lot of drizzling shits too, because y'all don't know how to go by the play by the rules.
You don't understand the consequences of your actions. Up next though is Dust Devil. I dare anybody say this movie's good. I'll fucking ban you from this chat. Dust Devil. That movie sucks.
Kino did a 4K of that recently. I rewatched that one.
They can do an 8K of it. It's still gonna suck.
But I mean, again, much like Hardware, it's the visuals of it, right?
Mhm.
All style, no substance. Dust
Yeah.
Devil
All filler, no killer.
had a great concept, but it's the execution. So I would put it again because of that style, and this is Richard Stanley's style, man. Like most of his movies make no sense. They all look great and everything, but yeah, it's got to be the shits as well.
Would you put it in the drizzling shits or just the shits?
No, I think it's just as good as Hardware, maybe a slightly better.
Yeah, that's probably true. A mysterious man wandering the desert in fucking Britain or something. I can't think of anything worse to watch. Okay, let's put it in the shits. Okay, so that leaves the Jeff Fahey masterpiece that is Body Parts.
That's definitely the shits, at least.
At least.
At least the shits. I watched that one again not too long ago too.
Yeah, that movie's not
Oh
very good.
damn. Yeah.
I mean, I don't hate it anywhere near as much as I hate these Richard Stanley movies, though. I'm gonna tell you the truth. So I don't know. For anybody that like doesn't remember this movie, because there's been a couple movies called Body Parts. This is the one where it's got Jeff Fahey in it, and he's a psychologist, and he like has a arm transplant.
Didn't he have a car wreck or something like that? Or
Yeah,
what?
something like that. That he starts having visions of murder. There's a very similar episode in Body Bags where Mark Hamill gets an eye, but it's a killer's eye, and so he starts having flashbacks and shit.
I don't have a problem with Jeff Fahey, but here's what it seemed like to me in this movie. He's not a leading guy.
No,
like
he never
does
was.
not. This is too much for Jeff Fahey, right? He doesn't work in this movie. And it's not a good movie in my opinion. So I'd be fine with Matt or the shits or the drizzling shits. I'll let you choose.
God, this is a tough one. I'll put it in the shits.
Okay.
Tremors, the original Tremors.
Tremors is another one that feels very much like a 90s. That one was 1990, I think, the first one. Correct?
I believe so. 90, yeah. Tremors is a movie that, like, I'm gonna be honest with you. While I like it, I never would seek that movie out. It's more of like a kid's movie, really, to me. I mean, in terms of, it's just not something that I would ever really watch.
I think it's okay. Like I know some people really mark out for it.
Yeah,
Reba McEntire does a fucking great job.
She does. She's the best part of the movie besides Kevin Bacon.
Yeah. But yeah, I think to me it's not good. I think Mad's a good spot for Tremors. What do you think?
I hate to put that in Meh, because look at the shit that's in Meh, but like, I just feel like it's one of those movies to me that's like Gremlins. Like I liked Gremlins when I was a kid, and I get why everybody likes Gremlins, but it's just never a movie that I would seek out to watch now.
I watched it again not too awful long ago. I mean, it was okay, but it's not my kind of horror movie. Like more or less like it's a monster movie, I guess. It's very well made though. I mean, it's got good visuals and everything in it and all that. So what do you want to do? You thinking good?
I would put it in good.
Okay.
It's like the low end of good, so get over.
Yeah.
This next one's one of the most overrated movies ever. One of the most overrated horror films ever made.
Look, man, if it's up to me, I'm fine making a statement for Nightbreed. I think that, this one could totally be.
It's the drizzling shit.
I think Nightbreed became like a cult movie for scene kids and goth kids. I hate to say that, but I swear to God, I feel like that's true. It's not a good movie. Some of it's laughably fucking bad now. A lot of the makeup effects and little creatures and stuff are ridiculous. But it's become like this movie that people champion. It's not good.
Mm-mm.
The best part about it, honest to God, is David Cronenberg. And that's weird because he's not an actor. But
What about that one guy look like Jay Leno in it?
that guy was killer. Yeah.
Uh,
On Moonface or whatever his name was.
I've never been big on Nightbreed.
That's the funniest part too. They all had little names like that too. Here's old shit Nick. Here's Moonface. Here's the Wolf Face Boy. Here's Needle Dick.
Here's little Dick Shitter.
Yeah.
So what are you thinking? The shits or the drizzling shits?
It had a fucking porcupine man in it. It's gotta be the drizzling shits, don't it?
Sure. Let's do it.
Porcupine fucking dude.
Porcupine boy.
This will break a bunch of people's hearts that love Marilyn Manson. Get it there. The Guardian. William Friedkin's The Guardian. That movie sucks. I like William Friedkin, but good Lord.
William Friedkin made a lot of shitty movies though too.
He made some like real bad movies when he was doing his like, sellout kind of studio era of films, which is around this time. The Guardian is not a good movie. And I love him, but it's one of about 3 or 4 films that I just cannot stand his.
Drizzling shits.
Trees and babies and there's one good gore scene in it, and that's it. It's boring shit. It's not a good movie.
Garrett's a fan of The Guardian, he says. He's the only one in the chat that likes it though.
I mean, I'm sure there'll be some movies on here that I'll be a fan of that he won't, but like, I just don't like it. I would say
I don't remember anything about it, so whatever you decide.
it's stupid. It's stupid, man. Like an ancient druid kind of woman trying to steal babies that turns into a fucking tree. Shut up. The shits, the drizzling shits. I'll let the chat decide because it ain't gonna be good. You shut up.
Shits, all the drizzling shits. Let us know. Right now is the shits, all the drizzling shits for the Guardian. Come on, it sucks now.
What's it gonna be?
Come on, let's vote for it. That's good timing. There was it.
Yeah, that's kill. Yeah.
Oh God.
Shits. Drizzling. 2 drizzlings and 1 shits. Come on. But we need one more to break the tie.
Drizzling shits.
You about shit your pants?
No, man, I was just letting out some anal air.
You gotta get you some of them dude wipes. Wipe your butt.
I'll do it right here on live stream.
All right, let's put the drizzling shits. It probably needs to be there anyway. Okay.
Oh.
Up next.
Tales from the Dark Side of the Movie, man.
I love this movie. I can't help it. A lot of it's not good, and I realize that on a logical level, but
who directed that? Was it Michael Gornick that directed that?
Alpha would know. I'm not entirely sure.
Who the fuck directed that? That's what I was thinking. But yeah, I mean, that movie's okay. Like, I grew up with it and I've got nostalgia for it, I think that it does feel very cheap if you watch it now. Which I watched. I think I've got the I can't remember if I got the Blu-ray or the 4K, but I watched it like a couple of months ago, and I mean it's fine still and everything, but it does look cheap. John Harrison directed. Okay.
It does look cheap, and there's a couple of the episodes or whatever you want to call it that don't work as well. But it's got some memorable stuff in it, though. I think everybody remembers the kind of like the gargoyle.
Radon Chong, boys.
Yeah.
He would have had a great life with a hot wife and a little kid and everything, and he just had to go and fuck it up. What about Joey Lawrence's brother is going to be eaten by Blondie?
Yeah, that's the wraparound, which is kind of killer.
Come on, lady. Let's hear another story here. I got another story I can read you.
You're like, all right, I'll fucking do it. What do you think?
I would. Let's put it in good. I'm still fine. I mean, it's not the best. I love anthology movies, though.
That's true.
And it's almost the last of its kind from that era. You got the Romero feel to it.
The next one, then, this is a movie I haven't seen in years, man. It's Arachnophobia.
I haven't either. And I was trying to think back because I remember seeing this in a theater as a kid. I'm not sure. I've probably seen it since then, but I don't remember seeing it since then. So this was like late, 90, 91, something like that. So I would have been like 10, 11 years old.
I don't remember anything about it.
I don't remember necessarily liking it very much.
We need another category that's like, just don't remember it or something like that.
Yeah. But I don't remember it being good. That's for sure.
Hold on a second.
I may be wrong. Carter loves it.
Where would we put? I don't know where to put it. If I don't remember it, then how the hell do I know?
Well, let the chat decide. It looks like a lot of people are putting it over. John Goodman is in it. Does he eat spiders in it?
He's like that fucker in Fright Night 2, just eating bugs.
Arachnophobia is like that's one of those movies that you always kind of saw in a video store too.
Yeah,
so I do have
everywhere.
Yeah, I do have some nostalgia for it in that respect because it's classic, poster or cover or whatever.
Looks like most people are saying it's good, so that's where I want to put it, so we can move on because I have no fucking clue. Okay, Flatliners. I love this movie, even though it's stupid. I love it. I've always liked it. It's like it's every A-list actor that was out at that time is in this fucking movie, man. And like a lot of them are no longer A-list, but like you got Julia Roberts, Kiefer Sutherland, who's one of the bald ones,
Billy Baldwin.
I can never keep them
Big
straight.
Bill. I thought, like, I watched this one again probably 3 or 4 years ago for the first time in years. It's okay. I didn't love it though. Like, I thought it was a little slow.
I love the freaking shit with the little kid that keeps haunting Keith Sutherland, keeps beating him up and stuff.
Queefer.
Yeah. Like,
it's interesting cast for sure. Like, was this before Julia Roberts was like a real?
No, I don't think so. Like, let's see. Hold on. Let me look up the.
Pretty Woman was out before this. I'm pretty sure
that
was in the 80s.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's a different sort of movie for her.
Yeah, this was 90. So this was maybe like one of the first films she did after that.
Mm-hmm. Probably the only like horror movie or close to a horror movie that she ever did, right?
I think so. Yeah, I don't remember it.
I thought it slow. I didn't love it. I mean, if it were me, just me personally, I'd probably put it in meh.
All right. Well, I don't really have an issue with it. In the interest of moving the fuck on here. Up next then is The Exorcist 3, with so many people just absolutely splooging on themselves about this movie. I will give you the fact that like this movie always makes me uncomfortable in certain scenes watching it, especially the scenes where he's dreaming or the heaven scenes or whatever. Just the way they film those is some of the most surreal, creepy, out of place. You just feel out of sorts watching.
You got
that.
Patrick Ewing Angel and Andre Agassi
Fabio.
Angel.
Fabio's in
Or that was
it.
a Fabio, yeah.
Yeah.
It's Fabio.
Andre Agassi be
That'd be
killer
killer.
too. That'd fit perfectly in that.
And then you got the little old lady crawling like on the ceiling and shit. That's freaky
Yeah.
too. And
Of
then
course, the scene where the guy comes up behind her, which is like considered one of the best jump scares ever.
yeah.
Brad Dourif is great.
It's
as usual.
interesting too, though. What was the Father Karras, the actor? What the fuck was his name?
Jason Miller.
Yeah, came back, and it was almost 20 years later, and he really didn't even age that much. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
It's an interesting movie, though, man. Like, to me, The Exorcist 3 has just as much rewatchability as the original Exorcist movie. There's so much interesting shit going on, and just
It does have a lot of rewatch, and I think to me it's because of George C. Scott. I think I've said this before. I could watch that guy just like read a phone book. He's always
one of the best actors, I think, of all time, for sure. Underrated. Especially.
The relationship that he has with the priest in that is like one of the best horror film, like buddies busting each other's balls relationships ever. And then he gets the priest gets killed and everything, which is
also the Exorcist 3 has a vibe throughout the entire movie too, like pretty much from the opening seconds of the movie. And there's a few other movies like that, but yeah, there's not many that's like that can just create a mood from pretty much the first minute of the movie. This is going to be a tough one to put, though, man. Like, when it comes to 90s horror movies, what do you think?
It's one of the best ones, even though it's gotten maybe a little bit overrated in the last couple of years. It's still like one of the best ones, really.
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm looking at everything that's in good, and I think Exorcist 3 is better than all those movies.
Yep. So we'll put it in Totally Killer because it's kind of needs to be there.
So people are either going to love it or hate it, baby.
I've watched this next movie a billion times, and I think that it was underrated for years and years, and it's finally like catching up to people now. Night Living Dead 90 is the next one. Even though it was directed by Tom Savini, who
he wasn't a fan. He did not have a good time making the movie.
No, he probably didn't. I don't think he has a good time much anything.
The thing about this one is, though, is it looks very cheap. Patricia Tallman is not great in it, I don't think. Tony Todd does a great job in it. Tom Towles is great in it. I always liked him in the role.
He is.
Parts of it just looks so cheap to me, though, man. Like the opening scene, Bill Moseley looks so fucking generic.
Well, the worst scene in this movie to me, and I can't believe they let it get into the movie, is the scene where his like dummy or whatever hits the tombstone, and it looks like the fakest shit it's just clearly like a plastic or rubber dummy head. And they left it in there. And every time I see that scene, I'm just like, that is just awful.
Yeah.
But the movie itself, I think there's a great, I agree with you. I don't think Patricia Tallman like does a whole hell of a lot, but she does more than Judith O'Dea did. I'll say that. But like, there's a great,
I don't think so. I thought Judith O'Dea was more believable, man.
The fuck does Judith O'Dea do though? Except like lay
She
around.
acts like a woman would act in that situation.
Johnny.
And I mean, this is no offense to the ladies out there. I'm sure there's only maybe one of you or two, but like, okay, what Patricia Tallman does is nice for something that happens in the movies. It's not believable, right? Anybody knows, most people in general, if there was a zombie, attack or whatever, they would act like Judith O'Dea acted, not Patricia Tallman. But where we're going to put this at? We can't talk about all these movies forever.
I guess I would put it at good.
Yeah, go for it.
So here we go ahead and put it over here in good down real quick.
Put it in good. It's not great, but it's good.
Jacob's Ladder is next.
That movie's top tier.
Movie's insane is what it is. Like that movie is like the worst
It's
mushroom acid trip you've ever had in your life put together.
It's not a movie that you can rewatch much, or that a sane person can rewatch much. It is like when you're watching that movie, it's like you're inside of the movie with him.
It is another movie too that like is unlike. It's like Cemetery Man. Like I don't know of another movie like that. Like if somebody asked me, "What's another movie you could watch?" It's like Jacob's Ladder. I'd be like, I have no idea. Like it just kind of exists. So for that very reason alone, like I think it stands out amongst all of the other stuff.
It's moving on up to the sky.
And not to mention the fact that for all you liberals out there, it's talking about the war. It's commenting on the war, taking a shit on it. You like that? Good. Bunch of septum wearing. Misery. Rob Reiner's Misery. I watched this movie again about a month ago when we were snowed in.
Oh yeah.
And like it's a perfect movie to watch when you're snowed in, by the way.
It's that's top tier too.
And like it's like a play, but Kathy Bates is one of the best horror performances ever. It just is. Like
I think it's one of the best performances ever in a movie, really. Like she
won an Academy Award for that. Yeah.
Okay, I couldn't remember. I was like, yeah, if anybody deserved to win an Academy Award for a movie, looking back, not even a horror movie, but just a movie, like her morphing into that fucking character is insane. And it is like a play. I'm like you were saying, I'm surprised that they haven't tried to do like a stage play Maybe they have. I don't know. I don't keep up with that. But this is not a very, like, I don't rewatch this movie a whole lot, but I remember every time I watch it, I'm like, God damn, this is fucking great. So,
yeah, it is 100% believable. There's nothing about her that like, there's no part in that movie where you think it's an actor. Like it's 100% believable role. The only other thing I can say is that like it's slow because it's in one place and almost in one room the entire movie. So I mean, I see how that could put people off to it, but I would put it in top tier.
Yep. Get up there.
All right. This looks like Maniac Cop 2.
Electric Boogaloo.
Yeah. People lose their mind over this movie too, by the way.
Robert Davi does do a great job. He's in Maniac Cop 2 and 3. They do bring Bruce Campbell back briefly for 2. I think Bruce Campbell is in it. I mean, it's fine. Like, but like I've never been a gigantic fan of any of the Maniac Cop movies, especially the first one's one with the fucking parade. Fuck that movie.
Yeah, you always hate the parade.
Yeah.
I I don't like Maniac Cop movies either. I just don't. Like I've tried, but they just they don't resonate with me or do anything for me at all. So I'll put it wherever you want to put it. I don't really care.
I mean, I would probably put it. I'd put it beside a Flatliners there, and meh.
Okay.
And that's just me. I know some people like it. And I don't hate it, but it's just nothing that I'd really play with my bird over.
Here's another movie, man, that I think is still highly, highly underrated. It was a TV movie. Sometimes they come back.
And it does feel like a TV movie. Tim Matheson's the star of this one, right?
Yeah.
Robert Rustler is in it, who's also in one of the
Plays one of the
Night Realms.
greasers.
Yeah. Yeah, this one's, I think this one's underrated for sure. It's one of the better Stephen King adaptations from this time period.
I can't remember who the lead guy in it. By the way, this is directed by Tom McLaughlin too. But they're the lead greaser guy, the guy with the blonde hair, is so freaking creepy in this movie. He's perfect for that role. And they turn into like demons. And that some reason that really works in this movie to me. And just the fact that they're just relentless in trying to kill this guy and torture him throughout the movie. I really enjoy this movie. I love it a lot. I would put it in high good, probably.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with that.
Oh God.
That's one that's hard to find though. I think it's out of print again. But
yeah, I've got the DVD. That's the only thing I've got.
All the films did a Blu-ray of it. I think it goes for quite a bit. But yeah, I'm sure somebody else will come out with it at some point.
Freddy's dead.
Yeah, so this was 91. And that was the plan at the time, of course, is that this was the last Freddy movie, and we know how that worked out.
Uh-huh.
There's aspects of this movie that I like. I like the music in it. I think that the Goo Goo Doll song is really, really fun. The vibe of the movie is kind of interesting. It does have that early 90s aesthetic, but the movie sucks. Like there's shit in this movie
you can't defend it really.
When I saw it, this was the one where he's the fucking wicked witch in a scene.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And I'm like, God damn. I remember even as a kid when I saw it, I was like, okay, this is just getting fucking dumb. Now, this isn't entertaining. This isn't funny. And this was the one with all the cameos too. There's a lot of cameos.
I think this is the one that has like Roseanne and Tom Arnold and all that shit in it. And it's like
Johnny Depp is briefly in it again.
The power glove. Yeah. So it's just like they took the comedy aspect of it and just turned it up highest it ever been. It never got any like worse than that either. But by doing that, they killed anything about it that was frightening.
I would say it's the shits.
Is it worse than Nightbreed? I mean, it's pretty fucking bad, man.
I wouldn't say it's Nightbreed level though.
All right. At least it's got Freddy in it, I guess. The next one then is the Robert De Niro version of Cape Fear.
Yeah, it's a great one too. Nick Nolte and what's her fucking name? That's the daughter.
Juliette Lewis.
Yeah, Juliette Lewis. And the original's a great movie too. That's the one with Robert Mitchum. I love the original one too. But
yeah.
Martin Scorsese isn't he the one that directed this one? Who directed this? Yeah, Scorsese. It is. Okay. Who is a major mark for the original Cape Fear, and it's pretty much a shot-for-shot remake. I mean, it's pretty close. This is I don't know where to put this one though. It's definitely at least good.
Yeah, I've only seen it maybe once or twice, but I always liked it just because of De Niro.
You should rewatch it. Yeah, De Niro's performance in it is fucking killer.
Good.
Yeah, let's go with good.
I mean, nowadays you could never do a movie like that because he's basically seducing like a middle school age girl.
Back in
I think.
1991, nobody gave a shit though. It was all
Yeah.
good.
Oh, here you go. This one will get you riled up. People Under the Stairs is next.
I've never liked this movie. I've tried.
I know you haven't.
Never been a fan. What about you? What do you think?
I like certain aspects of it. There are other aspects of it that are awful. So I'm kind. I would. Okay. So I like the mother and father character in it.
It's got the kid from Sandlot.
Yeah.
It's got Ving Rhames in it.
Yeah.
It's got, what was his name? Sean Whalen, Roach.
That's the part I don't like about it. The actual people under the stairs suck. The designs suck. Like they look like it looks really 90s. Like if somebody was trying to create like, 90s era monster looking things, like horrible masks, horrible makeup effects. But the idea of like that there's these conservative people, but they live in this house and they're basically abusing their daughter and they're cannibals and all this shit is kind of crazy enough that it's great.
To me, I couldn't put it above man. I couldn't allow it above man. I won't allow it.
Oh God, it's Mick Garris time. If you've been waiting, then this is on your bingo card. Mick Garris is Sleepwalkers.
It's at least the shits.
This movie has gotten, by the way, a resurgence of people that love this movie, and I will never fully understand why.
They're wrong.
I will say one thing. It's got Madchen Amok, whatever you pronounce your name, who at that time was just crazy.
I mean, you can watch like a Vandala Sports Illustrated tape and enjoy that. It'd be more entertaining than this movie. Remember Vandala?
Yeah.
I haven't thought about her in a while. But that's right around the same time period, man. Ooh la la.
There's some really stupid shit in this movie, by the way. Like a cop that has a pet cat that he carries around with him that in his patrol car gets stabbed near with a pencil. A fucking teacher that gets his like hand ripped off. It's just like
the movie does look very 90s though.
It does, yeah.
What year was that? Like 92?
Would have been 90, yeah, somewhere around in there.
After this list is over, though, people are asking about what's in here, what isn't in here. What we missed in this list, let us know in the chat because I know that we'll eventually do part 2. So I'm sure we've missed quite a bit on here. But
yeah, it's incest power and also like cats are the only thing that can defeat them, which makes no fucking sense. But okay. The shits, I guess. I kind of like parts of it.
I don't really remember a whole lot of it.
I'm just gonna save you some time. Fuck this movie. Like this ain't no way yet. Alien 3, like this is one thing that me and Rambo completely agree on, which is Alien 3, and even if you're the biggest Fincher mark of all time, is one of the most boring movies. And the fact that they kill off like a lot of the lead characters that got out of Aliens immediately at the beginning of the movie, it just makes it one of the biggest bummers to try to watch too.
Yeah. I'm fine with. We actually, if anybody wants to hear us go into detail on that, we did do, I think, a sequelitis. I think Carter requested it back in the day that features Alien 3. But Two Evil Eyes.
I hate that movie. I always have. Like, I just hate it.
I never hated it.
Oh, stupid.
It's not great. So this was Romero and Argento getting back together. The thing that I remember most about Two Evil Eyes is You remember the Roy Frumke's documentary, Document of the Dead?
Yeah.
And that's the movie that they revisit Romero and they start filming again or whatever. So I don't know if I like it a little bit more because of that. But yeah, I mean, is it a great movie? No. But I don't think it's the shits or anything. I'd say it's a good man movie.
I'd put it in the shits. I hate that movie, man. It's just so dull.
It's not the shits, buddy. You're wrong.
Well, we'll find out. Let's see. Should we put it in meh or the shits?
Meh or the shits. Let us know.
That's the only two options that you have, so don't start putting like good and drizzling and all that stuff.
Yeah, that's the only options. The shits or meh.
Two evil shits. God damn it. Mayor just don't pay attention. He's like, I'll put whatever I want on here.
Yeah. Man, nobody likes Two Evil Eyes, huh?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's like 5 shits in a row. So
shit after shit after shit.
That's like me after going to Taco Bell.
All right.
5 shits in a row. Hellraiser Part 3.
Hell on Earth. I always liked this movie for some reason. It's a bad movie, but I always kind of liked it. I don't know. I remember that's the one that has the big fucking like statue thing.
Yep.
And it has the backstory about how Pinhead became Pinhead, right?
Is that Hellraiser 3 or is it Hellraiser 4? I don't know anymore.
I think it's 3.
So 3, the only thing I remember about is the CD head guy and then the big statue thing that Sean Clark owns now. Other than that, I think this might be the last Hellraiser movie that really felt like a Hellraiser movie.
Mm-hmm. It does feel like a direct-to-video movie. I think it was out in theaters, but it feels like something that was just direct-to-video stores. I always liked it. I would say it's been a long time since I've rewatched it, but I would say it's at least meh or maybe even good. What do you think?
To me, that movie is kind of the definition of meh, really. It's another one that's like in that category.
I would put all the other Hellraisers after this in meh, and then probably gradually going to the shits, and then there is on the shits.
Yeah, but do you feel like that it's as good as like Candyman, Not Living Dead 90, Tremors? Is it in that league? I don't see it.
I don't know. All right, put it in meh because ain't no point in arguing about Hellraiser 3.
No,
It's just a waste of time.
there's going to be no point in arguing about this next one either. Too. One of my
This is
favorite
your movie.
movies. Yeah, from this time period. It's highly underrated in my opinion. Dr. Giggles. People either love this movie or fucking absolutely hate it. So I don't know.
I never did break for Drake. Like we met him briefly at a convention. He was kind of a dick. So, and I was never a big fan of this movie anyway, but that definitely sealed the deal. So I would say that one that's got meh written all over it. But if it was me, I'd put it in the shits.
Well, kill it, buddy. Fuck you. I'd put it in good.
It ain't fucking good. Are you kidding?
I would. I swear to God, I'd put it in good. It's just what I mean. It's basically the same concept as Freddy. He's just a pun spewing fake doctor guy that goes around and kills people. It's the same fucking movie.
I'm glad they only made one movie.
I'm not. They
That's
should have
the
made
one
at least
positive.
2 or 3 sequels.
There's no way that one's good. No.
I'm putting it in top tier. It's great.
It's a piece of trash.
It ain't trash.
It's shit.
Go trash.
The giggling shits.
Giggling shits. I'll
There
put
you
it in meh just to get you to hush.
Well, it should be in the shits though.
1992, I think. Dracula. This is the Francis Ford Coppola Dracula.
Yeah, I would say that's the drizzling shits. I can't stand that movie.
I don't mind that movie that much, except for Keanu fucking Reeves, who's goddamn awful. in
I
it.
just hate all that shit like that. Like there's another vampire movie that's on here that to me I get them mixed up because they're both like the romantic bullshit. You
Yeah.
know. mainstream vampire movies of the early 90s.
I think Gary Oldman's really good in this movie, though. I just don't think that much anybody else is. Winona Ryder's not. Keanu Reeves is not.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I'll let you in the chat decide. I've never liked it.
So the weird thing is, this is probably the most varied one I've seen. So we got a couple of goods and a couple of shits and a couple of like, meh, good, shits.
I just think this is one of those movies that not everybody's going to get into. It's just not for everybody. Movies like this are definitely not for me.
Yeah. Yeah, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Carter's got a good point. Keanu and Winona are out of their league against Gary Oldman and Anthony Hopkins. That's probably the biggest part of the problem.
Mm.
Like, they're awful in it, and they're kind of like the main cast. I'll put it in meh. I'll put it in meh and be done with it.
This is an interesting one too. Yeah.
If it were me, this is it, the 1990 version. Okay. The problem with this movie, everybody knows what the problem with this movie is. The first half is fucking killer, and the second half is shitty. And that's just it. There's some stuff in the second half that's decent, but not great. But like, how do you rate, two completely different movies? Tim Curry is the best It. To the best Pennywise, sorry. So he still is. I don't give a fuck. People watch that stupid HBO show and playing their own shit.
I was thinking about this too when I was putting this list together. I think the first part of it has, and it might be in all of movies, this was a miniseries technically, but the best setup for the absolutely worst payoff in a movie. Because technically, like I guess they were going by the book. I mean, at the end, but it just didn't work. Like, I think you had to do, and God bless him, Tommy Lee Wallace, the director of this.
Yeah.
You had to take some liberties, I think, and change it up, but unfortunately they didn't, and it just, I don't know. They needed to pull a Kubrick there towards the end and think of something a little bit better.
So it just falls into this weird vacuum of like, you can't really enjoy the whole movie because it's got John Boy in it.
You don't like John Boy?
Such a weird cast. Richard Masur and John Boy and fucking John Ritter. It's like, what?
Well, it was a TV movie, so I don't know if they could have underage gangbang on TV.
Yeah, I don't think they'll ever be able to do that.
I think it's good still.
I do too.
The opening, the first half of it alone would make it at least good.
I think so too. And I think it's got the best Pennywise, like I said. And a lot of the scenes are great enough to actually pull it above the others. Leprechaun.
It's the fucking shits, or maybe even the drizzling shits.
I love how much you hate this movie. It always makes me happy for some reason.
It does feel like a 90s movie, though.
Definitely.
Jennifer Aniston's sexy as hell in this movie. Like, before she got tainted by Hollywood.
It's got the dude from Pee-wee's Big Adventure in it, too.
Yeah. Mark Holton or Horton or something like that. Yes. Go ahead. Where are you going to put it?
I mean, it's probably going to go in the shits, the drizzling shits. I just don't know which one. I like the Leprechaun movies, but I think it's probably like one of the worst ones, oddly enough.
Yeah, my favorite Leprechaun movie is the one that they go to Vegas.
Yeah,
whichever one that is. 2 or 3. I can't remember.
Doesn't matter. All right.
And then director also did Rumpelstiltskin, which I think is better than the first Leprechaun movie for sure.
I do too. I don't think I've ever seen this movie, or if I have seen it, maybe one time. Children of the Corn 2.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's been a long time since I've seen it. I don't really even like the first Children of the Corn movie. I think this one is a pretty decent sequel. But yeah, I mean, it's definitely there's nothing like super special about it or anything. It's very like meh. Maybe even the shits actually. Compared to like if I'm well, I don't know. I would say it's just as entertaining as Dr. Giggles.
Well, we can put it in yeah if you want to.
What's the chat say, meh?
Come on, tell me.
Okay.
What'd they say?
I've got some meh. I've got some good movie. Let's just put it meh. Fuck it.
So this is another movie that to me is just another perfect example of a middle of the road movie that has some things that work and some things that don't work. And I can watch it, but I'm never like really like seek it out, which is The Dark Half.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, I don't like that guy. Timothy Hutton, is that his name? I don't like him.
Just saying his name has like TV movie on it for some reason. Timothy Hutton in this Lifetime original movie.
If this comes on, I don't care.
I think that this movie had good ideas, but it's just this was I don't remember the whole story. We did do like a big stream on it.
He's a writer. And it's basically Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. He's a writer, and then he has these spells where he disassociates, and this other character comes in, and like he's like the badass character and kills people and all this stuff.
Oh yeah, I think like in a different, I don't know, an alternate universe, like there could be a good version of this movie, but yeah, this isn't it. So it's definitely I would say the meh or the shits.
To me, it's the mehest of the mehs. So I'm just going to put it in the meh.
Body Snatchers, fuck it. They ain't worth talking about.
Does that go in the drizzle and shits? Because I think that movie's god.
Yeah, let's put it in the drizzle and shits.
The 78 version, I think it was 78 of Invasion of the Body Snatchers is amazing. It's like one of the best horror films ever made. And then you got this
Snatchers is going to be the new
Snatchers. That would be.
They're remaking it. Snatchers from Blumhouse Productions. Body Bags, though, man. Like I always love that movie. I love anthology movies anyway. We was talking about Robert Carradine, R.I.P. He does a great job in his scene. There's the Mark Hamill is in it. Stacy Keach is in it. John Carpenter's kind of the host. It was a Showtime original movie in 90. What year was that? 93, 90.
I thought it was 90. Well, it looks like it would be
92, 93.
It looks like a 93, 94 made movie for some reason.
I always liked Body Bags, so I would put, personally, I would put it in good for sure.
Here's the thing about Body Bags with me, though. Like, it's one of the more uneven anthologies to me. The Stacy Keach hair shit's fucking stupid.
I always liked it.
But the Mark Hamill one is good, although I don't know which one came out first, but that one's
I need
good.
to rewatch that one. I haven't seen that one in a long time, but I always liked it.
That is the happiest you'll ever see John Carpenter.
I've got that on VHS too. Yeah, that's one of the VHSs I never got rid of from back in the day, thankfully. What do you say though? I would say good.
If you say so, I don't give a fuck. That's not a hill I want to die on. So
Needful Things has got meh written all over it. Like just the name itself is meh.
Okay. So when Kino put this out, it wasn't that long ago. They re-released it.
Ed Harris in that.
Ed Harris is in it, yeah. The best actor in it by far is the guy that plays the devil. I cannot remember his fucking name. Max von Sydow.
Mhm.
I always liked this movie. Now I wouldn't say that it's like great or anything. I don't even know where I would put it really, but I always liked the idea of it. The execution was pretty decent.
I just think in the 90s, the Stephen King adaptation has just got really out of hand. And this is one that kind of got lost in the shuffle. And I've seen it. It's okay, but it isn't, there's nothing like super, to me, there's nothing super memorable in it. Where I'm like, oh shit, I've got to go back and check that one out. So to me, I mean, it's very, in my opinion, it's very meh.
I guess I can see that.
What does the chat think? Meh, or what were you going to say? Good? There's a lot of meh on here, I've noticed. Too.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that just that was kind of the 90s though, really.
Yeah, the 90s, yeah.
It's just everything that every horror movie that came out was just kind of like, it's kind of there and it exists, but I mean, whatever.
You got a couple of goods, a meh, some more votes coming in your bulls.
Okay,
meh.
we'll just put it in meh.
Okay.
This is another one. This is another one I watched when I was a kid, and like I get what they were doing here. They were totally playing him against type after Home Alone and trying to like let him branch out before he got kind of like typecast into that role. But it's kind of a goofy movie, man. It really is.
I guess it is, but I always liked it. Like evil kid movies, I've always been a fan of. And this is essentially, I mean, this is like a Bad Seed remake almost. You've got Macaulay Culkin and Elijah Wood. Is there anybody else really known in this? I'm sure I think the mother is kind of known, but I can't remember her name.
You remember the scene, and people started doing this shortly thereafter. I don't know if they were doing it before, where he throws like the fake body or whatever off the bridge.
I always liked it, but I'm not going to argue. Like it is goofy. There's some goofy shit in it for sure.
Most people are saying meh, so I think I'll just put it in meh.
Yeah, add it to the long line of meh.
God, everything was meh, apparently. Return of the Living Dead 3. Okay. That's another movie, man. I wouldn't say this is a good movie. Like, it kind of got popular because of her and the design of that zombie and everything, because that's like a goth, chick's wet dream or whatever. And she's, she is what she is in the movie.
She's got nice tits.
But what do you remember about the movie? Do you remember anything about it?
It doesn't feel like a Return of the Living Dead movie at all. I don't think it was originally a Return of the Living Dead movie. It feels very direct to like HBO, cheap. It's watchable. I've seen it a lot. It's nowhere near as good as the second one. I'm sorry, Carta, my opinion. But it's very meh.
I mean, no offense, but it's better than the second one.
No, it ain't. Wrong.
I think it's kind of going meh, man. Like, I know everything's going in meh, but that's definitely one going. Now, here's one that'll probably surprise you. I think this one should go in the shits. I think this movie is awful. And I've tried to like this movie. But Wes Craven's New Nightmare fucking sucks. It just does. I don't care that it was a precursor to Scream. I don't care that it was way ahead of its time. As a movie, it's boring. The effects in it are awful. It's silly. The dialogue is ridiculously crazy. Nobody can act in it.
Miko Hughes is annoying as fuck in it.
It's just awful. And people a lot of people just blow their load over it.
Heather Langenkamp is hotter than fuck in it though. Like I wonder how old she was in that. That was like 94. That's one thing I remember about it is like she was smoking hot in that movie.
Yeah, that's the truth.
It is a precursor to Scream, like you were saying. It looks, and I'm surprised nobody's tried this. Visually, it looks like Scream. It looks like the first Scream movie.
Yep.
But yeah, it's a shitty movie. The look of Freddy and it sucks. I've never been a fan of that. Whatever they were going with the real Freddy makeup. Yeah, I mean, to me, I think Freddy's Dead may be slightly better than New Nightmare at this point.
Goddamn. Yeah. I think it kind of is in a way because at least it's kind of entertaining in spots. To whereas New Nightmare is just so serious and so, but it looks awful. It plays awful. The dialogue and acting is. I'd put it in the shits. I might even put it in the drizzling shits. But like
shits versus drizzling shits, chat go. Heather's probably not the best actress, but I remember when we interviewed her, that was a big get because we really wanted her on the show for a long, long time. I'm glad that we finally got to do that and go back on the Patreon page and check that interview out. Yeah, people were saying the shits. I think the shits is fair.
All right.
Can we just go ahead and put interview with vampire in the drizzling shits?
Why are we even talking about this movie? I don't think anything set like vampire movies back more than this, except like later on Twilight. But dear God, we got Brad Pitt and Tom Cruise gallivanting around.
Demon Knights.
Yeah.
Those Tales from the Crypt movies have me written all over them as well.
They got go away heat with me, brother. That one is definitely the worst of the two, by the way. Wait, is that? No, it isn't either.
Bordello of Blood.
Bordello of Blood is the other one.
With Corey Feldman in it and Dennis Miller.
That one is definitely the worst of the two. This one has got Billy Zane, who's actually really good in that role. But other than that, there's not anything in it that's that great.
You know, though, the goofiness of Bordello of Blood almost makes that one more like it's a fucking train wreck on film.
Look, I can't stand Dennis Miller in that movie, though, man. Or fucking Corey Feldman, for that matter. They're both just...
I can't stand Corey Feldman in anything after he was an adult.
Can't stand him breathing.
Yeah.
All right, let's just put it in meh. Get that over with, because it's fucking...
In the mouth of madness, yeah.
I think this is, again...
94 again? All right, 94.
This is an infinitely rewatchable movie for me, and one that I think... while it's incredibly hard to understand what he was going for, like, I admire the scope of what he was trying to do.
Sam Neill's a fucking piece of shit, though. Like, I've never been a fan. I think he's the reason I don't like the movie more. I don't think that he fits as the character, right? So the whole thing is they're looking for this author.
Yeah.
And what is he, the executive or whatever that's in town looking for?
It's like a book. I can't remember what he is. He's
Hobbs
like
End or something like that is the name of the town. And they thought it was a fictional town. And it turns out that, like, I think it had a good concept. And parts of it were really good. It did have a mood to it and everything. But I definitely think it's kind of flawed too. I mean, it's not, I wouldn't say it's good.
I think it's good.
What does the chat think? Good or meh?
I think it's like one of the last really good John Carpenter films.
I thought Sam Neill brought it down a notch.
You say it about everything Sam Neill does, though.
Well, I like Bicentennial Man. He was in that. He died in it, though.
Well, that's good. 4 goods in a row.
Well, I'll put it in a good, then. You motherfuckers don't know any better. I'd be ashamed.
Don't know any better.
Candyman.
Where the hell did it go? Where the hell? All right. Candyman 2, Farewell to Mice.
The
That movie,
shits.
that movie sucks.
Drizzling shits. The shits.
No. I think it just go in the shits because wait till you get to like the other Candyman
Okay.
with Donna D'Erico or whatever.
I don't know if I've got that on here. I don't even count that, but
Yeah. Tales from the Hood. That's an interesting choice.
I never liked that movie either. It's been a long time since I tried to watch it, but I've never been a big fan of it.
I liked it. It's all right. I mean, it would be, I don't think it would be in the good category, but it's an anthology. Well, you got to
Somebody's asking,
tell the truth.
I hate Jurassic Park too. I'm not a fan. That's the truth. That's a shoot, brother. There might be a couple of Sam Neill movies that I halfway like, but yeah, Jurassic Park's not one of them. Tales from the Hood. I'll let you put. I mean, I don't really remember it. I just remember watching it a couple of times and not loving it.
Well, unfortunately, like I said, if I was going to rank it amongst all this other stuff that we've done, it'd go in me.
Okay.
Species.
Baby.
Here's the thing about Species. I don't remember a fucking thing about that movie
I do.
except for her.
Yeah, that's what I remember.
Well, listen, one pussy don't make a good movie. You know what I mean? We can't do that. If that's the case, every Tiffany Shepard's movie ever made would be killer.
Show me them supple boobies.
No, how?
Yeah, I don't remember much about the movie either. I would say it's the shits. Lord of Illusion's the Driz and shits. I watched half of that movie one time and I never could get through the other half.
I swear to God, though, that's the same thing with me. Like, I've tried so many times to watch that movie because some people say it's like a masterpiece. And every time I try to watch it, I just end up like turning it off or going to sleep.
Mm.
So I guess that would put it in the shits or the drizzling shits.
I would put it in the drizzling shits. To me, it's just as bad as fucking Nightbreed or something like that.
Got a lot of Clive Barker heavy drizzling shits category there.
Okay. From Dusk Till Dawn, it's been a long time since I've seen it. But when it comes to 90s horror movies, that one may be top tier, man.
I think it's, when you think about that movie, like, it's got some of the most memorable scenes. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's a lot of fun. George Clooney's fucking great in it. It's probably like the only movie that I can think of that I thought he was amazing in.
I'll tell you something else too that's odd about it to me. With the exception of the very first part of Reservoir Dogs, it's the only movie I can stand to see Tarantino act in.
Yeah, he kind of works in it. Yeah. And then Savini's got a memorable part in it too. You got to love that. And this was like probably the last big movie that all the K&B guys, I think, worked on together. Right? Because like not long after that, they
split.
Yeah.
I think you're right though. Yeah, Harvey. Yeah, because House of G Fan brought it all together. I forgot about Harvey Keitel's role being as good as it is. So you got like a lot of good performances.
Selma Hayek in it too.
The classic snake scene. So yeah, we'll just put it up here.
Yeah, I think you got to that. I mean, yeah.
Tremors 2. Gives a fuck. I know some people give a fuck, but like I'm just not one of those people.
So they couldn't. Okay, not only they couldn't afford Reba, Kevin Bacon didn't fucking come back. You know what, motherfucker? We're gonna have Fred Ward starring in it.
Fred Ward carries that whole movie, man. Fred Ward's.
Oh shit.
I don't know.
It's an embarrassment, that movie is.
I don't even remember that movie, to be completely honest.
I didn't like. Some people love it. They had like a Kevin Bacon, like a knockoff, like buddy for Fred Ward or whatever. It was like a fan of the tremor hunting or whatever the fuck they were doing. This is not a good movie though. I think that one is the shits for sure.
All right, I'll put it in the shits just because I don't care. This is one we're totally not going to agree on. 100% not going to agree on. Hellraiser Bloodline, which I think is it's the one of the sequels that I enjoy the most. Actually, I would put it in good. I think that the concept of it is good, and I think that the Angelique character is really great.
The Angelique character, I do like the look of Angelique for sure. And this was like, just the fact that they went to space is kind of funny.
It is.
I'm not
also
gonna
the fact that they go back in time and in space is kind of fucking funny.
The space-time continuum.
Yeah. I appreciate you not arguing with me because I'm just going to.
I ain't arguing with it. Fuck it.
I got that one in there. Fuck all y'all.
You think that one's better than Dr. Giggles?
God, that's like my worst nightmare having to choose between those two.
I don't know if Hellraiser Bloodline is better than Hellraiser 3, though.
To me, it is, but I know a lot of people don't agree with that.
The Craft.
The Craft. That's not really a movie for us. That's a movie for like 60-year-old goth kids back in the
It's a good movie, though. I don't not like the movie, but it's not one that I go back to very often. Robin Tunney, what the hell happened to her?
Good question. She kind of fell off the face of the earth.
Fruza Balk was great. She's great.
Fruza Balk is one of the most underrated actresses, though, from that time period. Everything she was in was really like, she brought like a really weird vibe to it that was great.
So I would say The Craft is at least, I would maybe put The Craft in good.
I'm not going to argue with you.
I think it's fine. It's definitely, there's more to it than in my opinion. These are going to be out of control. Okay, the end is in sight, though.
Yeah, the Frighteners. I think. Go ahead.
I've never been a fan of it. It's cheap looking.
Just fucking why you said that.
I've never, honestly, that's the truth. Like,
it's cheap looking.
I haven't tried to rewatch it in many years, but and I know people love it. I mean, people like the art style to it or whatever else, but I always thought it was generic looking.
I don't think it works. I'll put it to you that way. I think there's parts of it that might like be kind of, because people were expecting one type of movie and it's a completely different type of movie, but I still don't think it works completely as a movie.
So let's play, let's put it in the shits.
That'll make people mad. Let's do that. Like Linnea Quigley said, let's do that.
That sounds good. What about
Cemetery Man twice in here, man?
Oh, is it?
Yeah, we already put it in good.
How'd that happen?
All right, I'll put it up here in good again.
Put it back in good. Put it beside the other Cemetery Man.
They can have a buddy. Get up here with this other Cemetery
I don't know
Man.
how the hell that happened because I took all these from the same page, but whatever.
Oh, fuck this. You know this movie's going to be top
Stuntman Mark, what do you disagree about the tier ranking so far, man? I think we've done good on it.
I know several of them that he's going to disagree with. Just knowing.
Well,
I know what some of his favorite movies are. Mimic. I don't remember Mimic.
It's got man written all over it. Most of those damn from the 90s, like Miramax, I guess. Like they're just they're
what
very
the
generic.
fuck did I do?
What?
I fucked it up. So I put it. Oh, I see. Hold on. You just gotta move it back down here. Okay. There we go. I touched the wrong thing, and
I don't know how this works. Let's put it in the drizzling shits just the hell of it. Fuck it.
all right. Oh God, I can't wait to hear your thoughts on this one. Another Sam Neill classic, Event Horizon.
This is going to be the biggest gap ever because I cannot put this above the drizzling shits.
I would, honest to God, put this movie in like the top tier.
So
I'm not exaggerating. I think it's like one of the best movies that time period.
the chat has to help us.
I'm sure the chat's not going to help me on this.
The shits or top tier. There's no in between. The drizzling shits are top tier. There's no shits. It's the drizzling shits.
Oh, we've got 4 top tiers: a good, the shits. It's Paul W.S. Anderson's only decent movie. Top tier, top tier, top tier, top tier.
Well,
Fuck you! It's going in top tier. Yes.
y'all ruining my evening here.
Listen, man, you just need to open up to your heart.
There's too much
Neill.
Sam Neill appreciation in this show, and I don't appreciate the appreciation of Sam Neill.
That does my heart good to see it up there. Okay. Wishmaster. That's kind of an underrated movie, honestly.
Yeah, nobody talks about Wishmaster anymore for some reason.
Mm.
The first one was a huge success too.
It's a really good movie.
It
So-
did very well at the box office. And this one was 1997, not a big year for horror movies either. But this one did very well. Andrew Divoff, great job. I like I think he was in the first 2 Wishmaster movies, and both of those are really good.
It's got great practical effects in it because I think, wasn't Kurtzman involved in it?
Yeah, he directed it. That
Yeah.
was his directorial debut. Wishmaster.
Divoff, like you said, is great. I love the stuff. Is the first one where he's in prison,
As you wish.
or is that the second one? Which one is it where he gets put in prison and then he like fucks up all the like a bunch of the
I
inmates?
think that's the second one.
Okay.
Maybe the
Well,
third one.
Both of them are great. It's got to be the
Is-
first or the second one. I can't remember. which
Is Andrew Divoff he might be in the third one, but they replaced him with somebody at some point, maybe the fourth. How many Wishmaster movies are there? 4?
one. I don't know. I've got the Vestron thing over there.
Okay. So
I'd put it in good. I think it's a really good.
yeah, I think it has to be at least
Mhm.
good.
Oh my god! Actually, the first 2 are really good. If that's the one with the prison stuff in it. I know what you did last summer. I'm going to tell you something right now. To me, that's a meh fucking movie. That is the definition of a man movie to me because it's just doing Scream, but like much worse. And it's boring, and it doesn't have any decent kills in it. It's very tame.
It's a teen, like it's a slasher movie for teens from the 90s.
Yes.
I mean, it did what it was designed to do. And I don't hate it. I mean, I actually always kind of liked the first one. The second one, I don't think I even put that on here because that's just a gigantic, boring piece of fucking shit. But I always liked the first one. But yeah, I mean, I don't know if I would put it in good, really. I guess Meh is a pretty good spot for it. So let's do that. Well,
Yeah. Cube. I love Cube, but I haven't seen it in forever.
who released that? I don't own that. I
It's
was just thinking-
Canadian. I can't remember who fucking released it now. I have the DVD. I don't have anything else of it.
Okay.
Um,
I may have the DVD somewhere, but I don't know.
I want to say it was Artisan that released it, but I'm not entirely sure.
Where do you put it though? Is it good or is it meh?
Primark. I think it's good. Because the idea of it was actually like really ahead of its time. If you think about like the Saw films and all that shit.
Go for it.
Uh,
Let's go with that. And that would be a fun one for somebody to re-release. I would be
It
all
would.
over a 4K of that.
all right. Alien Resurrection. Did that come out in the 90s? I thought that came out in the early 2000s.
97, 98,
Okay.
late 90s. It's at least the shits. I'm never rewatching that movie.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking bad. She's like some sort of alien human hybrid. that plays basketball. Fuck it.
That's
man.
just
Ron
fucking,
Perlman,
yeah. Those movies are cinematic wasteland, in my opinion.
disturbing behavior.
That's very yeah as well. Who's the
And
fucking? I love Katie Holmes, but
yeah,
is it James McAvoy or something like that that's in that?
buddy, I don't know. It's a bunch of vanilla assholes from that time period. I have no idea.
It's just,
It's the CW's greatest hits.
it was one of those Scream clones that just,
I tell you, another funny movie like that too. Teaching Mrs. Tingle. You remember
yeah,
that movie?
yeah. There's nothing in particularly good about disturbing behavior. I would say it. I don't even know if it's meh. I would maybe put it in the shits. James Marsden, that's who it was. I get the Jameses mixed up.
I'll put it in the shits because I don't give a damn. H2O. Now, okay. So Scream Halloween is basically what this is. With an awful looking Michael Myers. But
Steve Miner directing it.
But I think the ending of this movie is probably one of my favorite endings of any of the sequels because it actually like tries to end the movie. Unfortunately, they figured out a way around it that was stupid as hell in part 8.
Yeah.
But I like it.
Looking back at it though, like, you know, it's this movie definitely has issues and everything, but the original Halloween series should have ended with this movie.
I kind of
Like
agree.
if they wanted
Yeah.
to go and do a remake after this movie, that's fine. I mean, you know it's going to happen, but Resurrection is the only movie from that original like 8 Halloween movies that doesn't fit. There's no spot for it. It's just like a one-off piece of truly.
This is the wildest discrepancy I've seen yet of people like saying a lot of people are saying drizzling shits and a lot of people are saying good. Like an equal amount of people think it's either horrible or good. So
I think it's meh. I think it's a good spot for it.
yeah, I mean if we were to like balance it out.
Because like it's the thing that has going against it is it tries so much to be Scream and with the dialogue and
does,
all that, and it's just kind of annoying. It's more of a Scream movie really than it's a Scream movie with Michael Myers in it. Blade.
Yeah, the original Blade.
Man, when those movies came out, they were freaking. I don't really think that that's. I mean, there's horror elements to it, but I don't think that the Blade movies are really horror movies. But
No, I don't know.
stylistic, and Wesley Snipes does a great job in it. He was made to play that character. I've never really been a huge fan of those movies, but I think they're well made movies. The first 2 at least.
I used to like the second one much better because it's much more like action packed, action filled, whatever you want to say. But like the first one is like Terminator to Terminator 2. So I think the first one now is probably the better movie overall. Question is it good or top, like totally killer? Because I think it has to be one of those two.
I would love to rewatch it. That's one that I haven't seen in a long time. I don't know, man. Like I'm very torn there. What do you think? You make the choice.
I'm just trying to see what movies are in both. Okay. I think it's just being good to me, honestly.
Yeah, good is what most people are saying in the chat.
I don't think it's as good as those other movies at the top. Apt Pupil. My God, you could never make this movie now.
That movie's a fucking piece of shit, though.
Christ.
Like the book it came from is a series of short stories. It's different seasons. The book also had Shawshank Redemption in it and Stand By Me in it. And I love all those stories, But the story, in my opinion, in Apt Pupil was the best of that book. But they can't, and they tried with this movie, but you just can't. They couldn't even do it then. They went far with this movie, but this movie sucks. I'm not a fan of the movie. I'm a fan of and I don't read a lot of Stephen King shit. I'm a fan of that short story. I think that was, I mean, maybe I'm totally off here, but I thought that was the best story in that different seasons book. But that movie sucks.
Yep. I haven't seen it maybe once or twice. Well, how much does it suck? That's the question.
I think it's the drizzling shits. I think it's the
All right.
worst. Yeah.
Up next then is Urban Legend, which I think is the best of the Scream ripoff movies by far. In my opinion, it's got the best cast that fit together. It's got the best idea, which is, everything's an urban legend kill. Best opening, best crazy ass like end character that's actually the killer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you've got to put this one at least good. What do you think?
I would actually, if it were me, I would actually probably put it in the top level, but because I think it's like the best one of any of those. But I will definitely put it in good. Bride of Chucky. Here's another one that'll probably create a lot of discord in the chat.
Okay, I don't know. We don't know what each other's going to pick here.
Yeah.
But for me, I'm not a big fan of the Chucky movies, but I always loved this movie.
Me too.
And I think that I don't know what it was. Everything clicked with this movie from beginning to end. And even your buddy, isn't Katherine Heigl in this one too?
Yeah, unfortunately, she's the lead fucking actress in it. Yeah.
And this is the debut of Tiffany, which works great in this movie. Brad Dourif's always great. I mean, he made it, the character.
It's like, I think they figured out at some point, and whatever you think about this movie, you have to like understand that you can't just keep making those Chucky movies exactly the same over and over again. Because after 3, it just wasn't working. So they were like, we got to do something completely different. And to me, it worked. It reinvented the whole franchise, and people still know those characters to this day. So it clearly worked.
Yeah, the Rob Zombie Living Dead Girl song, and it has a lot of that like 90s rock music in it. I would put it top tier, man, me personally. I think it's
too. I think that, like, honest to God, like it's one of the ones that aged the best and is actually like the most culturally kind of known of those movies in the 90s.
It's the only one of those Chucky movies that I've thought of buying in 4K.
Yeah.
And like I said, I'm not a fan of the Chucky movies, but I think that aside from the first movie, that's by far the best one.
Now, I'm going to tell you something else too. It's just a lot of people are not going to agree with this.
Lay it on the line, baby.
Tell
them what
you got to understand. We've never cared and we'll never continue to care. I think Faculty would be at the top.
Laura Harris's fucking naked body alone gets in the top tier. Wet naked body, baby.
100%. I think that movie is right up there with the rest of these films.
The shittiest Josh Hartnett is, and as much as you want to punch Elijah Wood right in the jaw, you've got Laura Harris, you've got Jordana Brewster in that, and it's great creature effects and everything, and it's really like an invasion of the body snatchers.
It is, and that cast is great, and they work really well together with each other, and like it's got some shitty visual effects in it that don't look great now, but like it's a great movie. It's kind of like The Thing when they do the test with the crank or whatever.
You remember, like, everybody was marking out because in the soundtrack they had Creed doing the Alice Cooper song, I'm 18. And that was the only way to get that song because it wasn't on any other, like the Creed albums or whatever. So
this next one's a no-brainer to me. Like,
yeah.
I don't give a fuck if anybody agrees with this or not, Bill.
Yeah, this is the tail end of the 90s, but yeah, this was, aside from Scream, probably the most talked about horror film of the whole decade.
If you look at the movies at the top of this, right, there's two movies at the top of this list that kind of like reinvented the genre, and it's these two, Scream and Blair Witch.
Yep.
The rest of them are just, they're really, really good, but those two movies, that's what really like kickstarted horror films that time period. Scream 2. I'm curious about this. I don't know how you really feel about Scream 2.
I always liked Scream 2. I always liked the first 3 Scream movies quite a bit. Now, I would rank them as they came along for sure. So, in that respect, I think you would have to put Scream 2 in good. I wouldn't put it in top tier. But there's some great stuff in Scream 2. The opening scene in the movie theater.
I always like the ending too.
Yeah.
I really always like the reveal at the end of this.
It was all the fantastic, you said.
I hate that guy, but I like the ending of this movie. I'll put it in good. You're right. The Rage, Carrie 2.
Ooh.
This will be interesting.
I've talked about this a lot. I've always been a fan of the Rage Carrie 2. It is a very 90s movie. It didn't need to happen. No, everybody was like, why the fuck are they making another Carrie movie in 1998 or whenever the hell it came out? It didn't need to happen, but I thought it was well done. And the lead in it does a great job.
People are shitting all over this movie. I just noticed that. God.
I always liked it. Have you ever seen it?
Yeah. Like,
well, let's not go by what they say then. I mean, I think that,
have we ever really like
I think in my opinion, I would say it's good. I wouldn't put it top tier, but I would put it in good.
I'll put it in good just because I know it'll make everybody mad.
Yeah.
Look here, we're putting this above all these other films that you like.
Hey, my ass. We're gonna put it right beside a cube.
Stigmata. This is a film that I used to love when I was growing up and watched it. Unfortunately, I watched it again recently, and I don't think it's nearly as good as I thought it was. But because one of those companies put it out, like Imprint or somebody put it out. But I still liked it okay, but it's not anywhere as good as I thought it was. I think Meh is a perfect.
Yeah, there's too many movies like that around that time period too. I get them all mixed up.
This is the one with
Child, Stigmata.
Yeah, they're basically the same type of movie. That must have been like a thing there for
Ninth Gate. Another one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember that one at all. So it must be Meh.
It's the one where Patricia Arquette literally gets the stigmata and then is like going around trying to not get murdered by this cult. Oh God, Dario Argento's Stendhal syndrome. Stendhal.
That's another one's very meh. I don't think it's like awful, but it's not good. I don't think it's awful either. It's just very meh to me.
I see.
Little Debbie. Charles Band, that was by design. We didn't put any Charles Band.
Nobody cares about Charles Band. The Sixth Sense. This is a difficult one because like it was huge at that time. Everybody saw this movie. It was hugely influential, but after you watch it,
it's over. There's not a real point to rewatch it. But it is well made. It did kickstart M. Night Shyamalan's career.
Hold on, I gotta get this guy to shut the fuck up talking about Sasquatch. Good Lord.
Yeah, Brandon, shut the fuck up, buddy. Get out of here.
Nobody gives a shit about you trolling dumb shit. Okay.
Flooding the chat, eat my eyes.
Now you ain't because you fuck out of here.
It's good, but not rewatchable. I would say it's good. I think good's a spot for it. Fuck it.
I agree. The House on Haunted Hill.
I think that one's another one that's probably good. I think it was well made.
Yep.
But I wouldn't put it top tier.
You know the biggest problem with that movie?
Chris Kattan.
Yes, 150%.
He didn't get to make too many movies. He was out of the game after about 2 or 3.
He's like a fucking ghost at the end of it or whatever. It's like the silliest thing ever.
Can you believe that they got Sherry O'Terry back for that new what the fuck? Where the hell has she been, man?
I don't know, but she's had a lot of work done on her face. Like, it's wild now.
I used to love her back in the day, though. That was like my favorite on Saturday Night Live. Anyway.
So, okay, House on Haunted Hill, good. I think I would agree with that.
Yeah.
Actually.
Ooh, now this next one people might be like, what? What the fuck?
Sleepy Holler.
Let's all go down to Sleepy Holler.
Yeah, the slaw burger, fries, and a bottle of shit.
And we may be talking about this one in more detail because our buddy Bronson requested Johnny Depp, and isn't this who directed this? This is
this Tim Burton.
Okay, so yeah, this is Tim Burton. I had a brain fart there for a second. A beautiful movie, man. I always liked this movie. I'm not a big fan of period piece movies. Usually
looks outstanding. And actually, like, it's one of the most straightforward Johnny Depp roles where he's not playing like a complete psychopathic weirdo.
A great one to watch around Halloween too. That would be a high recommendation. The Headless Horseman stuff, and Christina Ricci is gorgeous, and well, she's gorgeous in everything. But I always like this movie quite a bit. I would think at the very least good. It could be top tier. What do you think?
It's really well made. The set pieces are insanely good. The acting's really good. But for some reason, I don't know. It's not the same as those other movies, though.
Well, let's look at them. Let's look at the other movies.
All right. So,
yeah, there's not a whole lot in Totally Killer. Fuck it, just put it in good. I'm fine with that.
This should be interesting, this next one. I'm sawing through your damn foot. Fuck you.
I mean, this was a big one, man. I mean, this kind of changed the game a little bit for the J horror stuff. This was around that time period. There weren't hardly any movies. Can you remember any Japanese horror movies or anything before Audition?
I wasn't really paying attention, to be honest.
But that was the first one that really broke through and kind of got in the mainstream US market.
Of our generation or of our era, yes. I guess that's true, yes.
Was Audition before Ichi the Killer?
Fuck, I don't know. Those movies all run together in my head.
I can't remember either. Very influential, though. People talk about that movie like crazy.
You know what's weird about this movie to me, though? Like, people always talk about the same thing. They always talk about the foot scene and all that stuff. The part of this movie that freaked me out the most is where she's just sitting there almost like a robot waiting to be activated. And there's like, you don't even see it off the screen. There's a bag like sitting over beside of her, and all of a sudden it's like completely still and quiet. And all of a sudden that bag starts like rolling around. Like it's got somebody in it. That scene always messed with me much more than like the torture parts of it. But yeah, I mean, this movie is like highly influential for sure. It's just, I mean, it's not one of my absolute favorite fucking Asian films, but I get it.
Yeah, this was kind of like I don't know, the big one that got all the other ones to come along, right? So this was before Itchy the Killer.
All right. So where are we
Which
putting
we're
it?
not-
You gonna put it in top tier or
I mean, a lot of people are saying it's top tier.
I'll go in top tier then, by God. Because we want to do what's
The
right.
top tier all.
I think Basket Case 2 is on here. I think Basket Case 2 is just as good as Basket Case.
It's
I think
Basket
that-
Case with a bigger budget, and they had the ant character. What was her name in it? She's in that, and the second one, the
Yeah.
third one. She's great.
It's like, what is her fucking name? Grandma something? Or,
Wasn't it? I thought it was Auntie something, or I don't know. But yeah, I think that Basket Case 2 is at least good. Basket Case 3 I could have put on there too, but like we were saying.
I'll go ahead and tell you the next two on this list I think I would put in good because the next two are both Frank Henlotter movies. Basket Case 2 and Frankenhooker. I think Frankenhooker is better than Basket Case 2. I think Frankenhooker might be one of the most underrated movies, really. I mean, it's goofy, but it's probably like one of the best horror comedies of that time period.
Yeah. No, everybody loves Frankenhooker, boss.
So we'll put these two both in good and then move on to your favorite popcorn.
Yeah.
Buy
This-
a bag. Go home in a box, you bitch.
There was a lot of issues making this movie. They changed the lead in this movie, which is interesting. It wasn't originally Jill Scholl, and the movie. Look, there's some aspects of the movie. It's kind of cool. Like I think it was shot like in fucking Haiti or the Bahamas or somewhere.
Jamaica, wasn't it?
Jamaica. It's different. It's got some different stuff to it. I don't think it's anything great though. It's very. It's got issues. I would say it's meh popcorn.
I want to agree with you on that. The only thing that I think is great about this movie are the other movies in it. Like, and the fact that it did that. I think all of the other like movies, the little mini movies that they made for inside of this movie are amazing. And just the feeling of being in a theater and a movie that takes place in a theater like that is great.
Mhm. It's got a cool atmosphere, good idea, and everything. But yeah, you could tell like they had issues making it. Like it was all over the place.
Yeah, I've always kind of enjoyed it. I'll put it in me. Child's Play, Child's Play 2. Then we go back and watch this, and it's not very good.
Yeah, I didn't like it, man. Everybody talks about how good Child's Play 2 is, right? And I just thought it was good because everybody kept saying it. I didn't really remember very much of it. But man, I don't like that movie. I think that's a meh for sure. Or maybe even a shit.
I love the poster. I'll tell you that. Poster's probably the best thing about the damn movie.
Yeah, great marketing behind it. They got it out in plenty of time. Right, it's like a couple years after the first movie. There's some good scenes in it. I think this is the scene where he gets the teacher in the cloakroom or something like that.
Yeah.
That's an interesting scene. That fucking, what's her name? The stepsister in it. She sucks. Catherine, what the hell is her name? I can't remember. She sucks though. I never did like her. Caitlin Elise or something like that.
I don't know. Oh, Christina Elise.
Christina Elise. There you go.
Yeah, she's fucking an asshole, apparently. I would probably put it in meh, I guess. That's being nice, really.
Yeah, I think Mez is pretty high for it, but go for it. People are asking, where's this? Where's that? Put it in the comments. This is just part one.
Yeah.
We had 80 some fucking movies on this. So we'll do another one here probably later on this spring or something.
Yeah, there's several on here that like I was thinking about.
Yeah, so this is a good opportunity to tell you guys we're almost done with this. This has been a long one for sure. We could have added more, but this show can't be 4 fucking hours long. So let us know in the comments some other 90s horror movies, and we'll include it in part 2. Baklava.
So the last film is Texas Chainsaw Massacre: The Next Generation.
Yeah, it's
The Star Trek version.
I think that one is worse than Leatherface, so that means it has to go in the drizzling shits.
I like it. I think it's a statement.
Yeah, I bet you like it.
Oh,
I just remember fucking Matthew McConaughey limping around with that fucking robot leg or whatever, like. And then the guy in the limo with the eyeball in his belly or whatever.
Belly Willy. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So let's look over this real quick. We get one. We can move one in any direction. So looking at this top tier and good and meh list, we can move one in any direction. Do you have one that you want to move?
Yes.
Okay.
Event Horizon is going down.
I thought you would do it. And where would you like to put it?
If it was me, I'd put it in the drizzling shits. I didn't know how many spots you can move it down, but yeah, it should not be.
You can
on
only
that top
let's
tier
put it
list.
where you can only move it up or down one spot. There's
Well, let's
that.
at least move it up one spot down because it's fucking obviously out of place.
All right, let me look at this real quick.
Because it sucks dick.
Jesus Christ.
No, it's not top tier Berserker cinema. It's on the good now, buddy. Eat my eye.
It actually is top 10. It'll always be in my heart.
No.
Yeah, come on. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do then. I'm gonna put Frankenhooker in top tier because I think that movie's like one of my favorite movies.
Okay.
So there you go.
Go on the bottom and see if anything in the shits needs to be in the drizzling shits or
Okay.
go through those.
All right. So the shits versus the drizzling. Anything in the shits that you think that we should move to the drizzling shits?
Alien Resurrection, I think, is
Yeah.
pretty awful.
So too. Why the fuck is Dust Devil up here? That should definitely be in, or one of them fucking Richard Stanley movies should be down here. Hardware.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I don't see anything like Body Parts sucks. I mean, that one could be, I guess, drizzling shits. There's not much redeeming about that one, but yeah, I think it's a pretty good list though.
So there we go.
We
There you
did
have it.
good.
Look at that. You don't like it? Well, fuck you.
I'm shocked at how many people shitting on Jason Goes to Hell. I thought people were warming up to that movie.
Apparently people don't like it.
A lot of people shitting on it.
Well, I like it. I don't care.
All right, man. But yeah, that is. And if you want to make your own, all of our stuff is up on Tier Maker using the same list. We save all of them. So you can go.
I'm going to save it right now.
Yeah, download the image. Do it. Do it now.
No, I don't want to do that right now. I put it in there already.
You don't want to create an account now. Okay.
No, I'll create one later.
So yeah, there you go, man. It's been a fun show though. Different movies. These are movies that we have not talked very much. I guess we can take this off there while we're closing the show out. Yeah.
Hold
Good
the
shit,
fuck
though.
on.
What? I got it off there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I fixed it. So, what have we got coming up, Uncle Bill? What's going on? We got some watching episodes. Probably going to have back-to-back weeks of Dead Pit is watching because we have a ton of stuff to review.
We really do. I've been trying to watch one movie. I swear to God, for 2 or 3 days straight. I've just been trying to make it through this one movie, and I can't. But yeah, we're going to be watching. I finally did, though. We're going to be watching at least 10 different movies.
Yeah,
each,
man.
probably.
That'll be cool. Yeah, like I said, probably 2 weeks worth of them right in a row. I did a review for The Ugly Stepsister from Second Sight Films. If you haven't checked that out, go check it out. Because like nobody really talked about this movie, and it's a Norwegian movie, It's a body horror movie, and it is a loose adaptation of the grim fairy tale version of Cinderella. So I was super impressed with it. I'll just say that real quick. If you want to hear more on it, go and check it out. Great practical effects and gore and everything. And there is some erect penises in it for Uncle Bill. He'd be happy to see those.
No.
Yeah. So go check the review out and thumbs it up and everything. And then Friday Night Lives tomorrow, right?
Friday Night Lives tomorrow is going to be an interesting one. We're going to call this one Mid-Carders, and we are going to pick 3 mid-card directors, horror film directors, and do like a deep dive into their filmography. So I can tell you, for example, like one of them is definitely going to be Dante, and then we got 2 others that we're going to put in there too.
So everybody that's putting comment, don't put it in the chat. Put comments on the video so we'll see. Right? Yeah. Okay. Do that. Because we're not going to be going through this chat later. Also, we got a review up of a couple of Severin Films box sets. And the Euro Crypt guys. God damn, it's late.
Oh, you can't
Euro Crypt guys, Dirk and Darren, are going to be on Sunday at 8. They are doing some Euro crime talk for the Poliziottesche. So, and then look out for we're going to do the comments on. We're going to comment on hate mail from Ice Nine Kills fans.
It's one of our favorite things.
That'll be fun. That's going to be a good one. But that is it. Anything else coming up?
No.
Idle? Any other?
No. Ain't no ass idle coming up for us.
Hey, Tubby.
There might be some Tubby.
But that is it, guys. Let's all go to bed. Everybody have a good night. And we will catch you guys next time over at DeadPit.com.
Oh, yes, my favorite documentary. Into the Pit, the shocking story of DeadPit.com is back out on DVD. Yes, me and my Undertaker. We love watching it. It's a heartfelt, emotional documentary about a couple of hillbillies in eastern Kentucky that started their very first horror radio show. Oh, yeah! Get your copy today. IntoThePitTheMovie.com. Buy 4 or 5 copies, yes. Get them autographed. IntoThePitTheMovie.com. Oh, yes!
A big thanks goes out to our supporters over at DeadPit on Patreon.com. You can get hours upon hours of great content, right, Uncle Bill?
There's so many hours of content. We've got reviews. We've got songs. We've got live streams. We've got exclusive streams. We've got non-exclusive streams. We've got streams with all kinds of celebrities and all kinds of different old shows from the past podcast, the initial incarnation of the show. All of that can be yours.
DeadPit on Patreon.com. Show us a little bit of love. Give us some money because we definitely deserve it. That Patreon page is so killer that you'll rub your bird to it on a nightly basis. It's that good.
You won't be able to contain yourself. You'll have to jerk your bird out and go crazy. I mean, that's how much content that we have. So much content that it's massive, and it will massively smack you in the face.
You'll play with your bird so much, pretty soon you'll be looking around for somebody else's bird to play with.
Hey everybody, it's your favorite Filipino bitch, Miss Slatco Fudd, telling you about shop.deadpit.com. Simply the best horror shirts on TeePublic. There are others, but they all suck. And it's the best goddamn deal on horror shirts you will ever see. New shirts, old shirts, all the in-between shirts. God damn it, fools. Go over to shop www.deadpit.com. You ain't down with that. You can go to fucking hell.